What's up, everybody? Bucket here, Bucket's World of Vegas, coming back to you with another room walkthrough tour. This time from one of my favorite resorts that I haven't had the opportunity to stay at in a long time because my wife is a little more upscale than I am, so she refuses to stay here. But we are at Flamingo, and we are staying in a Go Executive King room, which is the Go rooms are my favorite rooms. The Go Executive I've never stayed, it's a little bit bigger. Let's go in and check it out. We're in room number 28042 in the spa tower. Let's go check it out. I absolutely love how long these hallways are at Flamingo. If somebody was standing at the end of that hallway, you would not be able to recognize who they are. Anyway, 2842. Go Executive King. I can't tell you how happy I am to actually be staying at the Flamingo again, especially in the Go room type. It has a lot of sentimental value to me. Some of my best times in Vegas have been staying at the Flamingo, staying in the Go rooms. Typically, I would go for a Go King with a high roller view, which my buddy Kelly has, which I will actually link in the top corner here. His room walkthrough tour, so you can kind of see the difference. The Go Executive is a little bit bigger, but anyway, on we go. So this is as mentioned, a king bed. I like the tuft headboard, or the whatever they call that, the tucked. It's like a patent leather. I love the wall vinyl in these rooms. Very classic Vegas, which fits the Flamingo properly, because as you know, or maybe you don't know, the Flamingo, the original Flamingo, opened in 1946. It was one of the first mega resorts on the Strip, and that really kind of set the tone for everything to come. You do have, it looks like a 43-inch TV. It's good enough, and I was a little disappointed in previous years. There has been a DVD player that sat right here with a little sound system. It was a Denon model DVD player sound system. I actually brought a DVD to test it out to see if it actually still worked. I'm kind of disappointed that I can't do that. But you do have a double closet here. This is all pretty standard stuff for a hotel, especially in Vegas. You got your safe, you got your hangers, ironing board, luggage rack, and little known fact, just because I'm in the hotel business, hotels that use these chrome luggage racks, the reason that they got away from using the wooden ones is because bed bugs cannot crawl up chrome. It's a defense mechanism against bed bugs, which if you're in the hotel business, you will know that unfortunately it is a reality of the hotel business. You cannot fully prevent bed bugs. Even the ritziest of ritziest places runs into it from time to time. It just happens. Anyway, so Chase Lounge over here by the window. Nice lamp. I love that Flamingo lamp. If I could take that home with me, I absolutely would. My wife would hate it, but I would love it. One of the awesome things about Flamingo, one of the things that I love a lot, is that the rooms actually still come with a mini refrigerator that is empty, and it is cold. I love that. That is something that's going by the wayside. Those of y'all that come to Vegas often know that. So it's quite refreshing to see that. I am yet to stay in a room at Flamingo that doesn't have one, even though the website says that a mini refrigerator is available upon request for a charge. It is standard equipment in every room that I've ever stayed in. And I'm yet to stay in a Flamingo room. I've stayed in a Fab room. I've stayed in a Go room. And I got to tell you, the Fab rooms are absolute trash. Avoid those like the plague. So anyway, I love that wall vinyl. The bathrooms, as far as standard room bathrooms, it's actually a really decent size for what you get. For this being one of the cheapest hotels on the Strip, you really do get some bang for the buck. As far as the room amenities, the size, you do have your standard soaking tub, which standard sucks. It's kind of small. I don't really see you actually being very comfortable in there. But the stand-in showers do have a nice little massage feature, which you see these nozzles here. When you turn that, you turn the water on, and you get a little cheap little back massage out of that. So the standard Flamingo Go rooms, I'm sorry, not Flamingo Go rooms, the standard Go rooms are 350 square feet. This one is right at 400, and it does feel a little bit bigger. Another nice feature about the rooms here is that the shears and the drapes are automatic. So if you hit the button there, they will open, which for its time was a pretty advanced feature. And the same thing with the shears. Now, because I've got all the lights on, you're not going to be able to see the view. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn these lights out, and I'm going to get you a nice little shot of the view. But this is the Go Room Executive at Flamingo, Las Vegas. And I can't tell you how happy I am to be here. Stand by. I'll get that shot out the window for you here. Real quick before we get to the view, I'm going to start doing something new here on the channel. Those of y'all that stay in Vegas hotels have probably noticed the Honeywell thermostats that seem to shut off in the middle of the night and the room gets hot. This doesn't have a Honeywell, but it does say sensor stat, and I imagine that right there is a motion sensor or maybe a door sensor of some type. But right now the room is 71 degrees. I have brought my own thermometer that is going to tell you, let's see if we can get a better shot of that. It's going to tell you the current temperature, and it's also going to tell you the highest that it's got and the lowest that it's got in the last 24 hours. This is just going to be kind of a test of the air conditioner here at Flamingo. Historically, I've been frozen out in these rooms before, so I'm hoping for that same result. But we'll see for ourselves if that's still the case. I'll follow back up with this tomorrow. Let's take a look at this view. What do we got? Now, I didn't reserve a strip view, but I would definitely call that a beautiful strip view. Obviously, you got Bellagio, the Bellagio fountains, some Cosmo, see the Eiffel Tower, Bally's, which is soon to be Horseshoe, which it feels a little strange that it's not lit up. Some Planet Hollywood. I'd say this is a hell of a view. That's what you get out of this room. Stay tuned, and I'll follow up with that air conditioner and tell you what I thought about the beds here in the morning. See you in a minute. All right, so here we are. It is the morning of our checkout from Flamingo as we head on down to the next resort on the trip. But told you I'd give me my review, and I would also follow up on the air conditioner here. The review, as always, the Go rooms are great. I have zero complaints. I know Flamingo gets a bad rap for being older and kind of dated, and I know this room type specifically, being a bit of an older renovation, probably gets a little bit of a bad rap, but I think they're great. I mean, like I said, it's got a lot of nostalgia. They feel like home for me. So yeah, the only thing that I ran into is that I could even call a negative, as that Vegas had a thunderstorm roll through here at about 6:30 this morning, which woke me up. But anyway, I noticed that there is a leak here above this window. I don't know if you can see that, but the water was leaking into the room during the storm. I don't know if you can hear that that's still wet, but whatever, it happens. This is an older building. Being in the hotel business, particularly on the engineering and maintenance side, I understand that happens, and we're on the top floor here at Flamingo on the 28th floor. So there's likely something going on with the roof. Not a big deal to me, but the room was great. Also, this is the view during the day, which I'll be honest with you, this is as good of a strip view room that I've ever had before. And this room is not branded as a strip view that I'm aware of, because it's not what I had booked. And with the new automated check-in, they were not, asking for upgrades or anything of that nature. Feels weird not seeing the Bally's name on there anymore. They're in the process of transitioning, and I don't know if you can tell that this end of this tower has been painted already. I don't know if it's always been like that or not, but nope. You can see in the bottom right hand corner right here the color difference. I guarantee you that was a sample. They painted that building those colors so they could look at it and determine if that's the color combination they want to go with. But anyway, and it wasn't lit up at night either. It felt weird. But Vegas is constantly changing. So the air conditioner, how well do they work? One of my favorite aspects of the Flamingo Go rooms, or the Flamingo rooms in general, is that these air conditioners are very efficient. And here is your answer for that. It was efficient. So this has been in the room for about 36 hours, and in the last 24 hours, the warmest it ever got was 68 degrees, and the lowest that it got was 64 degrees, which it is right now. And that is with a thermostat set to 65. So that thermostat says it's 66 in here, but I would trust that a little more accurately. So that means that in the 24 hours or the 36 hours that I've actually physically been here, and I cranked that AC down, it didn't get up above 68 degrees. And that was yesterday during the heat of the day. I just happened to notice it. So anyway, that is the Flamingo Go Room. Highly recommend. It's not the Bellagio or the Wynn or Cosmo or anything like that, but it's a good, clean, comfortable room right dead center strip, and can't beat the location, can't beat the price. Gets buckets, thumbs up. Do it.